Good morning and welcome to NDTV 24/7. I'm Priyanshi Sharma and well, the Monday blues are clearly on for me at least. But to help you with your Monday, to kickstart your week, we'll get you the top news stories right from the big G20 meeting that India hosted. The meeting has concluded. We'll tell you about the major achievements among the other top stories of the day. First, take a look at the headlines. India's successful G20 presidency concludes. The New Delhi declaration, inclusion of the African Union, big diplomatic breakthroughs, all among the top achievements of India's G20 summit. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hands over the G20 presidency to Brazil next. And US President Joe Biden in Vietnam says that he discussed human rights and free press with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the G20. He says that I raised the importance of respecting human rights and they raised the vital role of civil society and free press with PM Modi at the G20. And the Ukraine outcomes of the New Delhi declaration are being called a diplomatic milestone for India to be able to get all the countries together on one page. World leaders react, though some conflicting opinions. Macron says from France that India's G20 confirms Russia's isolation. But on the other side, Turkey's Erdogan says that the attempts to isolate Russia are bound to fail. Meanwhile, Russia says G20 didn't let the agenda be Ukrainized. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's firm statement on Canada on extremists in a bilateral with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau held on the sidelines of the G20. The Prime Minister says extremists in Canada are threatening the Indian community. Trudeau responds saying actions of few don't represent the entire community or the whole of Canada, but he commits to preventing violence and hatred. Former top diplomat and Congress MP Shashi Tharoor also lauds India's G20 presidency, says the Delhi declaration is India's diplomatic triumph. He says a joint statement wasn't expected by many people, but India made it happen by finding a formula to bridge the gap between countries on Ukraine.